I'm Katie Wilkinson and these are my Saints goals.
Wilkinson shoots and scores! It's a hat-trick! Back towards Wilkinson, there's the equaliser!
We've already surpassed last season's total so far this year, but we'll take you right back to the start.
Yeah.
Your first goal for the club, Coventry United at home.
Oh, that was sweet.
Talk us through this finish.
That was, how many minutes in was that? It weren't even a minute,
Not even
was
a
it?
minute, 20 seconds or so.
Yeah. I think, obviously personally for me, I was quite geared up for it. But the gap just opened up so nice, and I thought, if I don't hit it now, then the opportunity is going to go. So just made sure that I leant over it, gave it a bit of welly, and then went on to score a couple more after that. So that was nice.
To get your first goal for the club, did that give you the confidence instantly to be like, well, let the rest of them keep coming?
Yeah, I think that one, Ella Pusey, she did a lot of graft for that. But again, just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, come on, that's a left foot, but you got to be in the right place at the right time, haven't you? So tap-ins I always appreciate just as much as the other ones. Scoring your first goal at a new club I think is important for a striker. It took me a little while to kind of get used to the setup in itself, which for any player obviously it's going to be different, but a hat-trick was nice. So.
I was going to say, how good does it feel to get your first goal as part of a hat-trick?
Yeah, no, it was good. All the fans were winding me up though, like buses. They don't come and then they all come at once.
So then Blackburn away comes your fourth goal for the club.
Love that kit. Oh, that looked like it hurt after that. Whenever I score a goal with my weaker foot, it's always nice because you've got to work on that a little bit more, and when you're kind of striking through it, I feel like I think about the detail a lot more, especially with my weaker foot. So yeah, that was nice, and for it to go top bins, I think, yeah, I like that finish.
So Sunderland away, this one you came off the bench for this one.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts heading onto the pitch?
Can't say that I'm ever buzzing if I'm not playing, which I think for any striker would be the same, but to come on and score, you can tell by the power behind that shot. There was probably a little bit of anger in it as well, but to come on and make a difference, yeah, it's always a good feeling as a striker. It's weird watching all these back.
Are you the type of striker that can remember your goals, every single one, or do you need a bit of a
No.
refresher?
I'm on to the next. I heard she left the leg out there.
And is your confidence stepping up from the penalty spot as well?
Yeah, I love taking penalties. I think for me, like, you're stepping up for a penalty, in your mind there's only one end result, and I think I'm always the opposite end of that. It never crosses my mind. So I think that mentality is a massive part of penalties, and I think for me, knowing that I'm putting the ball in the back of the net, I think that's half the battle, is believing that, and I think that's why I enjoy doing it, because I know that when I step up I believe in myself. So
on to this season then, starting strongly on the opening day with a 4-1 win against Lewis.
I hate these stairs.
How important was it that we got off to a good start this season?
Yeah, I like that one, because I think in that moment it can be quite chaotic. You know that you kind of, the expectation is probably that you score, but to be able to place it and curl it around the bodies, I think, yeah, I like that one. It's a different type of finish.
This one, another penalty.
Yeah, I love this game. I thought we were so free on the ball, and as a striker, when like everyone looks so free and playing forward, so stepping up from that, like for that penalty, it was going in 100%. But top bins, I think that just showed the group's feeling on the day of how confident we felt. So
back at home, Sheffield United at home. This one was nominated for Goal of the Month.
Is this my left peg?
Absolutely.
Is it a cross or a finish?
I'll let you decide that one. When you're in that position, were you just thinking get it in an area, or were you picking out that top corner?
For me, it was like putting it in an area, and it went in the back of the net, so I'm going to take it. Left foot as well. Even Molly's like, oh my God.
On to the next one, we've got Palace away. Now this was a big game.
You know that certain games you've kind of got to really, it means a little bit more, not just because, not that it means a little bit more, but if you're taking 3 points off them, they're also not getting 3 points, so that's obviously a factor. And I love a header as well, so yeah. to score a header felt good, because I've not scored
Not too many.
Well,
We'll get on to
one
it in a
coming up,
second.
yeah. But buzzing for Lex in this one as well, because she came on and made a massive difference. And those are little things that we've been working on in training. And for her to put that exactly where I wanted it, I think that was quality from her.
On to Sunderland away. This one again is one to talk about the assist as well, isn't it? Really, it's a cracking finish when it comes.
Get on the weights.
How good is it as a striker to complete a move like that?
Yeah, no, it is. And that's what we want. Like as strikers, we want the players behind us just getting forward and really doing it with a bit of intensity as well. That's my favourite.
Yeah,
totally I like that one. But I mean, the first one from Meg, again, great ball. I think what I liked about that was the first touch rather than the finish, and then the header just flew. Just flew. I'd probably say that's up there for one of my favourite goals. Just for how I felt it was quite a difficult header to kind of get back round.
And then the last one so far, Birmingham away. Again, another big game, another big day. We described it as they all count. How would you describe it?
They all count, yeah. I think my biggest thing in football is you create your own look. And like from that first goal, you work hard, you create a goal, and then one comes in off my knee or my thigh or my shin, I don't know which one it was. Thigh, knee, what would you say?
Yeah, everything.
Who knows? But I think even anticipating that ball come in, you know, that's a striker's instinct for me to kind of be in that position in the first place, and for it to ricochet off me and go in. Probably one of the easiest goals I've ever scored, but again, like I say, create your own look, and it went in the back of the net, so that's all that matters, isn't it?
It's another one that proved to be a winner, and we've never lost a game that you scored in your time here so
far.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, so how does that feel today?
Oh, wow. That's a stat. I like it, though.
Perfect.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to be shouting about it now for the next 2 weeks.
Can you pick a top three, or have you got a top one that stands out?
I'd definitely say I liked my one against Sunderland, the header. Just because, one, I just love a header. The Palace header, I think the way the game was, and kind of so backwards and forwards, and it was a crowd pleaser, but for us to come out on top, I think was massive for us, especially against them. I'd actually say the Reading penalty, just because of the overall vibe and feeling on the pitch and how well we played that day and with such freedom. And yeah, the penalty weren't bad, was it? So
absolutely.
I think those would be my top three.
And if you had to pick one from those as your definitive favourite goal, could you?
It's out the two headers, I think. I'm going to say the Palace one, just because I know that, for example, myself and Lex working on that, and to see that come to fruition, the movement that I'd been working on and scoring a header, which I love, and obviously the game itself and coming back and winning the game. Yeah, I'd say that one.
Lloyd Smith's cross and Wilkinson's header, and Southampton have gone 4-3 up.